Okay, boys, we are sitting waiting for the Reds Meadow shuttle, and you can see the gondolas going up to the higher elevations here in Mammoth because they are still skiing here in California. It's a beautiful day, about 75 degrees, right in front of the Mammoth Lodge. Any thoughts, gentlemen?
I can't breathe.
Larry's already tired.
I am really, really excited.
We are heading down on the Reds Meadow shuttle. It is, so far, a bunch of trees and some pretty cool overlooks and views. And now we're heading back. It's down to the very bottom. The last stop is Reds Meadow, and that's where we're getting off. Hiking up on one of the ridge lines between parts of a canyon. Lots of birds flying around, little lakes and meadows all over the place. It really is quite scenic. Welcome to Rosalie Lake. It is gorgeous. You can see the snow accumulated on the other side. There is snow in a lot of places here.
Gonna go in.
We just gotta do it. We just got, you know what? We just gotta do it. Let's do it. Let's just do it. All right. All right. I'm just gonna do it.
Go.
All right, ready?
Go.
Wait, hands? Hands? No, hands. Hands? 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 Okay. Now we're committed. Now we are committed. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Woo! Woo! Oh, that actually feels good. Feels really good. Feels really good. But cold. Woo! Oh, it's cold!
Quite a view. What's up, gents?
Hey.
Just don't get confused in the middle of the
Little
night.
Nalgene pea heater.
That's right.
No, thank you. Well, it is pre-dawn, and I decided to hike up to one of the mountainsides to take a look at this beautiful gorge. Can't tell if it's full of fog or smoke, because there's a smell of smoke in the air, and I know there's been a lot of wildfires lately around. We are sitting here at the spectacularly gorgeous Shadow Lake. It is a sight to see. We've got everyone taking their photos. There's Larry.
Let her curl here.
Errol's going down to jump in. On the way up to Garnet Lake, came across this amazing view. Just gives you an idea of exactly how much snow fell this year up in the Sierra Nevada mountains. There's some huge snow drifts up in those mountains. On our way hiking up to Garnet Lake, plugging along and coming in contact with probably our first real snow on this little pass here. Well, my Achilles is acting up again and my tendonitis. So this is me chilling in the water, trying to cool it down, get that inflammation out. Okay guys, this is our first snow for real. Are you guys ready?
Yeah.
Born ready.
Nice.
Let's do it. This red stuff is the blood from all the campers, all the hikers who've died here. Larry, you just hiked to Thousand Island Lake. What are you doing now?
Going up.
Up and up. Hiking on a plateau right now. We hiked up from Thousand Island Lake, and now we're on this plateau walking by, and I'm telling you, it is just mountain snow as far as you can see in just about every direction. We're almost to Island Pass, so we decided to get a little refill on the water. We filtered that out. Now we're going to plug forward and see if we can make it to the base of Donahue. That's a snow bridge right there. Snow bridge. Collapsed snow bridge. Coming off Island Pass, so we get downhill for a while. We went over a kind of sketchy snow bridge. I think this creek is officially at flood stage.
because of all the snow melt. It is something else. It's so big and thick and fast that you can see it all the way from across the canyon, and it goes from the top of the mountain all the way to the bottom. There are mosquitoes all over me. Ah! Yeah.
Well, it's early morning, just before sunrise. I am here in our camp, which is sitting about 10,380 feet up Donahue. Trying to get as far up as we can to be able to make it over the pass this morning. The water is just crystal clear. Everything's in reflection. It's amazing, absolutely amazing. We're hiking up to Donahue Pass right now. See the guys coming down. We're heading up through the snow on Donahue Pass. That's our trail. Uh-huh.
What up?
That's not bad. We're still heading down into Lyle Canyon. We've had a couple inclines, but for the most part, it has been all downhill, which is nice on the
general muscles, but hard on the knees. There we go, look at that. It is gorgeous. We've seen marmots today, and we've seen ground squirrels and chipmunks. And a grouse. Up on top of Donahue Pass, we saw a grouse hopping across the sun cups. Well, Eli and I are speed walking, trying to make it to Tuolumne Meadows by the time the resupply is there, and also to be able to get burgers tonight, because we want burgers. Any comments, Eli? Woo. Another beautiful meadow in Lyle Canyon. Got some wildlife over here. He's hiding away. This is gorgeous. Well, we're breaking down camp in the Tuolumne Meadows backpacking camp. We had a campfire last night. We saw a bunch of deer in the woods behind our camp, which is pretty cool. We camped next to a group of Boy Scouts and then a neat couple from England. Once again, we have encountered snow. This time on our hike up on over Cathedral Pass.
Yeah, those we would say about those people, there's recovery groups for people like you. And here we are.
Are you feeling recovered? So guys, tell me your thoughts about the JMT hike so far.
Well, there's lots of stairs.
There are a lot of stairs.
Lots of up and down. But some really, really beautiful places like this. So it's totally worth it.
Totally worth it.
Totally worth it.
Totes.
Amazing.
Totes.
Amazing.
It's worth the blisters.
Yes. It gives you a different perspective on
And the
distance of a mile.
Yes, a mountain mile is much different than a mile on flatlands in Illinois.
But yes, I agree with my comrade Larry. The camaraderie is pretty awesome. Pretty awesome.
What do you think, Eli?
Ditto.
Ditto.
Good one. Love it.
How original.
It's worth the price of admission.
Yeah.
Definitely sore, but it's amazing.
And that's the price of admission, soreness.
Soreness, blisters, mosquitoes.
I rode goofy-footed.
Yeah.
I'm left-handed, so and it comes around the mountain like that. Okay, so you'll love it. Yeah, you just tug the mountain. You just like tugging the mountain. Yeah, on your toes, going down the hole.
Finish. Yep.
I remember looking at this spot from Glacier Point.
Really?
Yep.
That's awesome.
You can see this whole area up there,
Where's Glacier Point?
straight out past Clouds Rest.
Nice.
Going through a long meadow here, which I think is Sunrise Meadow. We are almost to Sunrise High Sierra Camp, and then we're going to go from there to the Sunrise Lakes, and then on to our prospective campsite on the way toward Clouds Rest. But in the meantime, we are enjoying some pretty incredible scenery.
entered our water.
Well, I think we found the coolest campground ever. We kind of stumbled upon this campground. We were looking for a spot because our other spot location was completely flooded out. So we did kind of a circumference up the mountainsides for about another 200-300 yards. And we came across this. What do you think, Graves?
Amazing.
Pretty awesome.
Breathtaking.
What do you think, Larry?
Fantastic.
Fantabulous. We got some neighbors too.
Guys talking. We'd already gone all through the backcountry back there and to Tenaya Lake and over here. But we were going to just take our time through Little Yosemite Valley, check it out, and then eventually we were going to drop down and spend the night in the backpackers campground in Yosemite. And we both were so hungry and so tired of the food that we've been packing that we just said, okay, what if we book it? If we book it, we get out of the valley, we can get a Carl's Jr. Western bacon
Western
cheeseburger.
bacon cheeseburger.
And we were both jonesing for a Carl's Jr. Western bacon cheeseburger, and we just cooked it down that stinking falls. We were dead at the end. It was pretty fantastic. But when the end is in sight, you get pretty stoked to do it. It's brutal to finish hard like that, but you definitely get down.
Sitting here with the boys, we're all filtering water, sipping coffee and hot cocoa, eating a little breakfast. It's a good time, good stuff. Any comments, Larry?
Oh yeah.
It's Half Dome in the background. What about you, Graver? What do you think?
Ain't bacon and eggs, but it's pretty good.
They got bacon and eggs in the valley.
I don't know. Rain, we're almost walking through a rainforest.
You know, it's definitely one of those things where at the end, towards the end, you're doing like a switch back or two, and then take a break. Switch back or two, take a break. We walk over and we look in their lounge, and there's all these guys, and they're just like in their whitey tighties, and they got like war paint on. They're like, then we're gonna go out.
You guys ready for this last stretch?
Heck yeah. Push them out.
Welcome to Clouds Rest. How's it feel, Errol?
Oh yeah.
Feeling good.
Awesome.
And Josh?
Get to be at the top.
Larry?
Air feels clean.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
We just wished Dad happy birthday from this amazing elevation.
We did?
Amazing, amazing, amazing place.
It's pretty incredible. You can see a fire over there, looks like.
Yeah.
That can't be the Detweiler fire, is it? Maybe it is. There's the valley right there. A little bit of a drop. The valley floor. Pretty awesome. Awe-inspiring.
Watch where you're going, dude.
We're here at Nevada Falls, and I am seeing a flow I have never seen here before. It is amazing. What do you think, Josh?
Amazing. Amazing.
We're at the base here of Nevada Falls, and it is pounding out some incredible amounts of water. It is just flowing everywhere. We're getting hit by the mist right now as we speak. Vernal Falls and the Mist Trail. Well, this is where we got to stay last night at Half Dome Village, formerly known as Curry Village. This is pretty sweet. We were 702 over there in one of these tent cabins. It was a last minute opening and it rained yesterday. We were just about done camping, I think. We didn't want to try to find a spot in the backpackers camp at 10 o'clock at night. So we were able to instead have a nice steak dinner at the Mountain House Steakhouse, and then take the shuttle back to a tent cabin, which was pretty awesome.
Somebody wants to
He has a deep road.